Alrighty.
Hey guys, it's Jazz from Banyule Youth Services from the New Hope program. I'm going to do a little video on how to increase energy levels when you're working at home and get into the flow state or the zone. You know, when you hear people saying like, I'm in the zone. So it's basically the best state possible to be working really hard and your mind and everything is very focused. So these are just tips that I have used and I use and I've figured out over years of working at home and working as a practicing artist, where most of the time I am alone in my studio. Okay, so I'm just going to jump to it really quickly. So firstly, I have a really strong morning practice which sets my mood and intention for the day. So for me, this includes a morning meditation, yoga, a light nutritious plant-based meal, a coffee, I walk my dog, and I make sure I wake up my body by introducing movement into my body. So like the yoga and the walking and doing exercise to let my mind and body know that it's time to wake up and focus on a task. Secondly, I make sure to, it sounds silly, but to make my bed. I think that's really important, and to get dressed and to put on shoes, even if you have no intention of leaving the house that day and you're working from home all day. Putting on shoes and doing these things sets the intention for in the same way that staying in pajamas all day would set the intention of having a lazy day, and you would want to laze about and be tempted to get back into bed. So those things are really important to help you get focused and get ready to work. So thirdly, set the scene, put on some good music or podcast that you're interested in, something that makes you feel focused, and give your workspace a little brief tidy so that everything is neat and ready to work. If you can allocate a space in your house that's just for art or for your work practice, then that's ideal, even if that's just a corner of your bedroom with a desk and some materials that you can leave there for the period of time. So another key thing that I do is to work in blocks of time. So it's been scientifically proven that you get best in the flow state or get in the zone best in blocks of, I think it's 2 to 3 hours. So 2.5 is that little best time without a break. So it's ideal to get into the zone. So I set my alarm, and once I sit down to work on a project, I challenge myself to work continuously without any breaks or distractions until the alarm goes off. So during this time, it's good to put your phone either on silent or, better yet, out of sight and into another room, because as for me and most people, your phone is your biggest distraction. So after the alarm goes off in that 2 or 3 hour period, it's good to reward yourself with a break for around half an hour. Do some stretching, have a light snack, maybe have a cup of tea, maybe not a second cup of coffee if you don't want to feel jittery and anxious if it does that to you, which is common, and maybe go for a walk, even just a walk around the house or in your backyard. So, and then if you can, go back after your break to doing another block of time of work. And for me, that works really well, and that's when I get the most amount of work done. So it might be set tasks. So the first block might be doing a painting, a break, and then the second block might be answering emails and doing admin or working on a second painting. So for me, that works really well, that system, and it's been really helpful for me. Another little tip is to remember it's really common for everyone to hear negative self-talk telling you that you can't do it, you're not good enough, and you start comparing yourself to other artists that you admire. Recognize when this happens that this is just negative self-talk, that it is really common, that it's not real, and challenge yourself to finish the task at hand anyway. So the thing that stops most people from doing what they want to do is themselves. So it's important to remember that. And that's pretty much it. So I hope these tips helped, and don't forget to go to banyuleyouth.com. See ya. banyuleyouth.com. banyuleyouth.com. banyuleyouth.com.